Yo, what's good? What is going on? And welcome back to another video. So today is day 192. Yup, it's day 192 of NoFap, man. So today was very productive, super eventful. Like so the highlight of my day, and this kind of goes back to a conversation I had with the TikToker a couple weeks ago. Well, yeah, she's a big time social media influencer. Her name is Faith Montoya. We had a really good conversation, and in it we were talking about how in today's world, it's like just so amazing the information that we have access to. Of course, for children, there's positives and negatives to it, but just in general, like I said, the highlight of my day was that. So just kind of rewinding a bit. For a long time now, I've been having major issues with my vehicle, and took it to the dealership, explained to them the problem. They give you a list of all these other things that are wrong with it. So of course you pay for what you can pay for at the time. But in any case, like the car for a long time has had issues with idling. Like if I'm just sitting at a red light, the car will shake. You know what I mean? Eventually it got to the point to where if I'm running the AC, loud ass noise coming from the engine, sometimes it would just shut off. Lately I'll be driving it, and if I'm not like on the gas, if it's not revving hard enough, it would just shut off. Like while driving, like literally just shut off. And I would just be rolling, no power steering. I'm like, shit, hit my hazards. And in order to get it to go, I would have to kind of lightly press the gas. And then from there, it kind of escalated to if I had to fill up at the gas station, I put gas in my car, shit wouldn't start. I'd be stuck at the pump another 5, 10, sometimes 15 minutes. And the whole time I'm dreading going back to the dealer, being told it's like another, because at this point, it's already been over $3,000 invested into other things that they said would fix the issue. But of course, you get it fixed, you leave the dealership, a week later, same problem that you explained to them to begin with, but you figure, hey, they know what they're talking about, so on and so forth. So going back to how this whole thing started, saying that I love the age that we're in, the age of information and technology. So I've been trying to figure out what the fuck's been going on with my car forever now. And, lately my headlight went out, so I had to replace that with the LEDs. My tire treads were completely gone. I'm talking like my tires were down to the wire mesh being exposed. So I got new tires on the whip. And then again, just went back to looking at the engine issue. So finally I typed the description of what I was going through in YouTube. Found a really great video. And it was funny because dude didn't really show his car at first, but he did say, he was like, yeah, every time I fill up, car just wouldn't start. I'm like, yo, that's my issue. That's my problem. So boom. In the video, he's at the pump, puts gas in it, and then he shows himself like on the inside. He shows his dashboard, and I'm like, that look like my dashboard. What the fuck? Wait, that look like my steering wheel. Let me find out he got the same damn car. So now I go to the comments. Everybody, bro, yo, thank you so much. Oh, so helpful, so helpful. Yeah, I got a Chevy Cruze. My Chevy. I said, bro, I got a Chevy Cruze. So in any case, yo, no lie, this little piece cost like $16. I ordered this shit yesterday on Amazon. Boom, shit showed up today. My lunch break took maybe 5 minutes to install. Literally, snap, snap, snap. Took out the old part. It was called the canister purge valve. Literally, took the old one out, took the new one in. Yo, shorty run no problem. Minor noise with the AC, but it's not crazy the way it was before. I mean, don't get me wrong, the check engine light is still on. I'm still gonna have, I'm still gonna take it into like an auto body shop or whatever, have them really look at it, check the diagnostic codes and so on. But yo, like, she starts up just fine. Like, yo, there's been so many times I would turn it on and I have to step on the gas, and I'm thinking like it's like a major A $16 part probably just saved me a few more thousand that I would have had to put into this damn vehicle, all for repairs that I'm not going to say I didn't need the repairs that I've already done on it. I'm sure I needed them, but I would have rather have put the money in it for a repair that would have fixed the issue I was complaining about. You see what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I get it. That stuff was needed, but it doesn't address or fix the issue that I've been dealing with for all this time. So, yeah, man. Shout out to the internet. Shout out to YouTube. The fact that you can just literally do shit on your own. Like, get so much information. Like, you know, I grew up in an era where, like, shit, I would have to go to a library to try to get that kind of information, you know, or actually, yeah, take it to a mechanic. Yo, it turned out to be a $16 part that I can order myself. And just, boop, put the shit in. Done. And like I said, like, it's to the point now to where I'm excited to drive again. Like, yo, I'd be dreading that shit. People like, yo, let's hang out, yo, let's go do this. I'm like, shit, how far is the drive? Because I don't want to get stranded nowhere. You know what I mean? But now, shit, I'm like, yo, where are we going? Where are we going now? You feel me? So yeah, so like that was definitely the highlight of my day. The canister purge valve replacement on my Chevy Cruze. Like I said, just a quick little 3-piece, unhook, snap it, clip it, done. And like I said, she run like new. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a minor sound with the air conditioner, but the fact that I could just sit there with the AC running too, because it's Texas, it's getting hot again. But the fact that I could sit there, let the car run with the AC on and not worry about it shutting off, and it just holds and idle the way it's supposed to, man, I damn near had tears in my eyes. I said, wow, like, finally figured that shit out. Like, and it's crazy because the check engine, like, I'm gonna be honest, it's been on for a long ass time, super long time. But either way, again, that was the highlight of my day. Outside of that, you know, I just chilled with my little girl, went to work, did my thing. Really wasn't too much else. Like, after I dropped her off, came back home, had a really great home workout. And I'm noticing it's so much harder to push yourself during a home workout than it is being in the gym. You know, being in the gym, you're in that environment, you know. I don't want to say there's like peer pressure because technically you're there to work out, you know, for yourself. But it's just essentially, you know, the environment, the atmosphere. It's like, cool, hey, you know, I'm here to get fit, I'm here to get right, you know, and so you do go a little bit harder, you know. I mean, for me, I did all my sets that I had to do. You know, for me, the toughest one is that wheel, that ab wheel, bro. Like, and I went far though, like, cause I remember when I first started using it, I could only go maybe like a foot in front of me, but now I can stretch all the way out, which is great. But man, like I'm still feeling it now. Like, I know I'm gonna feel that shit tomorrow, and I'm gonna do the same thing tomorrow, cause tomorrow's Sunday, so I definitely gotta, you know, knock it out. And you know, I'm thinking maybe tomorrow I might do it before work, or do like a little routine before and after. But either way, I'm still you know, trying to figure out, because I know on the weekends, my overall workout routine is a lot more flexible. During the week, it's very set. Like, cool, you know, gym, work, get baby girl, drop her off, back to the gym. You know, and that's really just my overall routine. Of course, Thursday, Friday, I'm just in the gym after I drop off my daughter. But yeah, the home routine stuff, like, I'll definitely have to, you know, gauge it, figure some stuff out. But I realized something too that's really gonna help me get the results I'm looking for. Excuse me. I'm gonna add in some more weight training, but specifically, I'm just gonna do one exercise, and that's it. And I'm definitely going to, you know, see where I started, check my progress. I'm just gonna do all deadlifts. That's it. So starting Monday, for sure, when I hit the gym in the morning, I'm definitely gonna do a solid deadlift routine. I'll do 5 sets of 10, you know, and just kind of gauge how I'm feeling with that, and then do my cardio. So I'm real hyped about that. Now, outside of that, regarding NoFap, everything is everything. Like, I'm good. I saw a really good question about suffering and how you deal with that. Um, the reality is that suffering never goes away. Suffering is as constant as air, right? Now, what changes is how you perceive that suffering, or essentially, what changes is what does that suffering mean to you? So for me, I'm at such a point to where when I went through something that was very painful, my immediate response to it was, why me? Why can't I get a break? Why am I always hurting? Why am I always going through shit like this? Like, why does everybody else have it easy? It was a lot of just that negative, essentially, why me? Woe is me, Now, it's to the point to where, although the questions are somewhat similar, there's a different feeling that's attached to it, Like now when I go through stuff, it's more like, damn, like that really hurt. Shit, okay. What was I supposed to learn from this? Like, what lesson is this meant to teach me? Damn, yeah, like why did I go through this? What is on the other side of the now? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like there's this curiosity of understanding, okay, in what I'm suffering from, or what I'm continue to suffer from, there's something in it because it's part of my journey and it's to make me better. Like, this is part of leading me to my purpose. And I'm not saying that I get excited for the sake of I want to continue suffering. It's just, again, I've changed the meaning of it. It's almost like like working out, right? I enjoy working out to the point to where I'm immediately hurting, I'm exhausted and in pain. Because I know on the other side of that, on the recovery side, I'm going to get all the muscles that I'm looking for. I'm going to lose all the fat that I'm looking to lose. You see what I'm saying? Whereas other people might look and they're like, damn, like why do you work out so hard? Like aren't you uncomfortable? I mean, look at you. I mean, you could barely walk. Like, who the hell told you to do 900 pounds on the leg press? Like isn't that too much? Why would you push yourself that hard? You see what I'm saying? Like, for some people, they're like, damn, I want to work out just enough to where I'm still comfortable. For me, I enjoy working out to the point, not to the point of injury, of course not, but to the point of, okay, cool, I know I left it all out there. And the fact that I can barely, turn my steering wheel or barely get up the steps, after a solid workout, it's like, hey, although this shit sucks right now, although it hurts right now, I know that on the other side of that, when I recover, I'm going to be closer to my goal because I went through this painful process. And that's essentially how I process all suffering at this point. Because, yeah, like I said, that at my lower self, there was a big moment where it was like, damn, like, why me? Why me? And then, yeah, I wanted to end it. I really wanted to end it. So that's why I deeply understand when people get to that point. I understand that at such a deeper level. But now, when I look at it, I don't see it as me, being an idiot or foolish. I don't talk badly about it. I understand that getting to that point allowed me to have certain thoughts and allowed me to make certain decisions that led me to right here, this beautiful place that I'm in of growth and teaching others how to grow. So the whole thing with suffering is that there's no It never goes away. Once you accept the fact that it never goes away, but can understand that there's something beautiful in it for you, that's when things get better. Because it's almost like you consistently have a glass half full, thought process or mentality about, bad experiences, or what most will consider a bad experience. And that's something else too. Once you accept things as just an experience, even keeping that level of neutrality, even that helps a lot too. But in the end, yeah, like, the suffering never goes away. But how you respond to it, that's what changes. And that's why I say all the time, you're never going to reach this pinnacle point of your growth, of your journey, of your development, in which all the bullshit goes away. That's not it. Because you're going to be dealing with a lot of the same people in your life, friends and family, co-workers, whoever, who know you as that version. Or let's say behind us, right? They know you as that version of you. You know the real you. And the thing is, they don't see the work that you're putting in, because the work that you're putting in is all done privately. Here, in your home, in your safe space. And as you're growing, as you're changing, as you're developing better perspectives and a higher consciousness, and just a more emotional level of groundedness, when you go out into the real world, guess what? People going to sense your energy right away. They're like, the fuck? Who does he think he is? And like I said, you're on your journey to where you now understand the importance of limiting your access. You lived a life before to where you allowed so many people to push those buttons and know all of your emotional codes, and we don't do that no more. We don't do that. Not for our mother, father, brother, sister, cousin, girlfriend, fiance, wife, kids, nobody. Because we are at peace being in control of our emotions. And the moment you step out there as your higher self, trust me, people sense that energy. They sense that masculinity. They sense that alpha energy. And especially if these are people who you've always dealt with, who've seen you as your lower self, that makes, who the fuck does he think he is? No. Oh, wow, yeah, look at you. What you just going to suddenly change? Now, I know this. And they going to try everything they can to ruffle your feathers, and it's just not going to work. Because this journey is for you and about you. We don't let people have access anymore. And so a lot of the suffering that we used to, encounter was because we allowed people to have too much access to us and control us. And so they can move us here, they can move us there, and yet we have no control or direction over our lives. But as you become grounded, more masculine and centered, you decide what happens with you. If they want to come along, great. If they don't, great. It's about you and your life and all the decisions that you're making for yourself. And then the things that essentially you used to, suffer from, they no longer have the same effect anymore because you view it differently. Parts of you probably have accepted what did happen and understanding that all of it was necessary to get you exactly to where you are now, which is on this beautiful journey of improving yourself and growing yourself. Like, trust me, all of this could not have happened any other way. And I mean that. All right. So we're going to leave it at that. We will do it again tomorrow for sure. And of course, we will show gratitude for this amazing and beautiful life that we have. All right. Because it's very important to be grateful so we can manifest everything that we want in this life, because we deserve it. We definitely deserve every last bit of it. All right. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And like I said, we'll do it again tomorrow for sure. All right. Peace.